Morning, guys.
Morning, guys.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone.
My eyes are literally burning right now. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
My eyes are literally burning right now. Morning, guys. Happy Monday. So I've decided to try something a little bit different in this week's vlog. I'm going to try to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, I'm still a little bit behind in the content for the block that I'm in right now. I still have a lot of Anki cards to do and a lot of Anki cards to unlock, and I think if I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, I can get done with my Anki cards before I usually start them, and then I'll have more time in the day for more lectures. The second reason is that I love doing these weekly vlogs, but I think it'd be fun to challenge myself a little bit. I've thought about things like waking up early, quitting coffee for a week, going vegetarian for a week. So if you guys have any ideas for challenges that I should do, make sure to comment them down below. Anyways, I should probably get started with my day. I think today's gonna suck the most because I decided to start this challenge last night and I went to bed at like midnight. But hopefully waking up at 5 a.m. gets easier throughout the week. Anyways, let's get started with the day. Alright guys, I've had a pretty good morning. I was able to finish all my Anki cards and I was even able to start some more Boards and Beyond videos, and my goal for today is to finish at least 5 more videos. I have like 3 meetings today and I still have to do practice questions with the classmates, so hopefully I have time. But right now I'm actually going to head down to campus because they're handing out free lunch and I am not missing out on free lunch. Alright guys, so I just got home, but on my way back I went to go pick up some packages of some stuff that I ordered this weekend that I'm really excited to open. So the first thing that I got was a MacBook stand because I have the dock back here, but I think that I kind of want a stand to be able to have my MacBook like on this side of my monitor and I still have the webcam facing me because everything's on Zoom right now, and I don't like that I have to have my MacBook right in front of me to have the webcam on. Even though I can use my phone as a webcam, I think I'd rather have the MacBook screen like open to the side and then I can still work on the monitor. And then this is some BCAAs that I ordered, and this is the last thing that I ordered, which is an iPad stand because I always use my iPad as like a textbook, especially when I'm doing practice questions, and I keep having to look down to like use it, so I think it'd be nice to have like my iPad propped up over here. That way if I have to refer to something I can quickly like scroll to it rather than having to have it like right in front of me on top of my desk. A lot of these purchases were a little bit spontaneous and I don't necessarily know that I'm going to use them, but I think it'd be fun to try. So this is what it looks like now. I don't know how much I like it because the plants are being covered, which I really like being able to see the plants, but it is nice that if I'm like in a Zoom call, I can have my webcam pulled up here without having to have the laptop sitting right in front of me, and then I can just use my keyboard and mouse on the main monitor. And the iPad stand is really nice because if I want to have a textbook open, I could just pull it up. Again, I'm not too sure how I feel. I might just use the stands as I see convenient. Oh, and something else I did this weekend is I went to Home Goods and got organizers for my kitchen. So I've got this little tray that I can put my Skinny Pop in, which I initially got it for the fridge, but then I just didn't have enough to fill it, so I thought it'd be cool for this. And then I got these 3 containers where I put rice, more popcorn, and then protein bars in this one. And over time, I'm probably going to change what I use these containers for, but for now, I think it's kind of nice. And I even got some for my fridge. So I have one for the eggs, so I can actually see how many eggs I have. I have one for meats, for fruits, and the random Gatorade. And then I have one for those cuties. And overall, it really like decluttered my fridge and made me realize how much space I have. And then I also got one for the freezer because I don't really have like shelving in my freezer. But now, as you guys can see, I have frozen vegetables, I have frozen fruits, and I have frozen meats. And it's really convenient because I can see like if I'm running low on something, and it kind of like puts all my food right in front of me. You guys should have seen what it looked like before. Like, imagine all the stuff in these boxes, except they're just like piled on top of each other. And when I would open the freezer, things would start to like slide out, and it was overall just a mess. This is how I know that I'm adulting, because I am literally getting excited about making my kitchen more organized. Anyways, I have a meeting in about 15 minutes, which I need to get ready for, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Alright guys, so I just got done with my first meeting of the day, and I used the MacBook stand with my webcam on. I don't know if I liked it very much, because like, you know, I had to keep looking that way to like look at who I was talking to, and to like make it look like I was looking at them when I was talking, rather than like if I had pulled their faces up here and like talked this way, but like they were looking at me from that side. I thought it was a little bit weird. I don't really know how much I like it, but I'll just mess with it over time. And even if it's not good for like something like a webcam, it might be helpful for video editing. But right now I'm getting really tired, and I still have a few more meetings today and practice questions and boards and beyond to watch. So now I'm gonna show you guys something else I got this weekend, which is gonna help wake me up. So I finally got an espresso maker, and this is the perfect time to have got one since I'm waking up at 5 a.m. every day this week. And so I'm going to try to use it right now for the very first time, and I think I'm going to try to replicate the brown sugar oatmeal espresso that Starbucks sells. It is so good. I've gotten like probably 7 of them over the last like 2 weeks, so I think this will be a good chance to see if I can make it myself, and that way I'll start saving money. Alright guys, moment of truth. It actually tastes really good. I was afraid that there was too much espresso in it and not enough oat milk, but this is actually perfect. I'll probably mess around with the ratios a little bit next time I try it, but I really like it. But now that I have this, I'm going to study until my next meeting.
Suspense.
Alright guys, so it's getting pretty late. I wanted to get in bed by 10, but I got a little bit carried away watching Boards and Beyond videos, and I was doing a little bit of cleaning as well, but I think now I'm going to try to go to sleep and hopefully get a little bit more sleep than I got last night. Day 1 was overall not too bad. Waking up at 5 a.m., I thought I was going to be way more tired than I was, and I definitely think that the espresso helped, but I was able to get all my Anki cards in for today. I managed to watch 7 Boards and Beyond videos, and I did 40 practice questions with my classmate, and I had 3 different meetings. And I even had time to go down and pick up lunch at my school. So I got a lot done today, and hopefully tomorrow's just as productive. Morning guys. So it's 5 a.m. I am really tired, but it's time to do some Anki.
Like, we probably missed like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I totally agree. Tree, what time is it? Coffee time! Hey guys, so it's almost 1 p.m. I have PBL starting in about 10 minutes, and I just made myself a coffee, and I'm making myself a smoothie, and grabbing a couple snacks for PBL, because PBL can last up to 3 hours, and so I always get really hungry, so I like to have some snacks. But waking up at 5 a.m. this morning was pretty good. I got all my Anki done, and I even got a head start on practice questions with my classmate. And so the plan after PBL is basically to do more practice questions and to hopefully watch at least 5 more Boards and Beyond videos today. The snacks are ready, and I'm all good to go for PBL.
What's your best guess?
He's down. Okay, it can't be a mebendazole or a mendazole because they're in the same class. We'll take it. There's a lot of...
Yo guys, check this out. So every single week we get this newsletter in our email, and it's basically our school's newsletter. It's called Making the Rounds, and it always starts off with this dean's note, but look at the end of it right here. It says, one of our students, Sean Anderson, who was admitted in 2020, was well aware of the increased interest and shared his journey to medical school through a social media outlet, YouTube. And then they go on to have this entire article about me. Like, look how long this is. They talk all about my channel, my journey into medical school, some of my own background, some of my hobbies. But seriously guys, this is so cool. I was so hyped when I saw this come out today. Oh, and this picture of me flyboarding is probably one of the coolest pictures I've ever taken.
Involves 3 things: NPO status, IV fluids, and pain control. NPO means nil per os. This means the patient should not consume food or liquid, and this helps to rest the pancreas because it prevents...
So for dinner tonight, I'm having a super quick and easy meatball, corn, and rice bowl. And I'm gonna keep on working through Boards and Beyond. So I've made some progress. I only have 4 Boards and Beyond videos left to watch, and I was able to start editing this week's vlog, so now it is time for bed.
Good morning. Morning, bubbies.
Morning, everyone. It's 5 a.m., so it's time to get started. There's so many cards to do. Morning, guys. So I basically spent my entire morning doing Anki cards. I got them all done for the day, which is great. And I also rode the bike for a little bit. And now in about 10 minutes, my friend's gonna be here with Noya, Chewy's brother, and they have a vet appointment to get their second Lyme vaccine and their last deworming. So that's really exciting to get done with all of that. And then I have a meeting at noon. And then after that, the entire plan is basically just to do practice questions with a classmate, finish those last 4 Boards and Beyond videos and the Anki cards, and that's pretty much it. Who's here, Bubs? Who's here? Yay, brothers! They're either excited or terrified. Noya. Aww. Hey guys, so I've been home for a little while now. I had a meeting at 1 and Renee left with Noya, but she's dropping him back off later tonight because I will be dog sitting, which is totally fine. I love that Chewy and Noya get to play together all the time. But now I'm just taking a little bit of a break. My friend is coming over to do practice questions, and then after that, I'm gonna get through all the rest of the Boards and Beyond videos, which I should have time for. And during my break, I've just done a little bit of video editing because I want to get into the habit of editing my vlogs throughout the week. That way I'm not like rushing on a Friday or Saturday to get them edited. Oh, and here's Chewy, who's super tired after going to the vet and playing with Noya all morning.
Which is true, but I don't know if it explains the finding.
I don't think it's estrogen-mediated glandular hyperplasia, right?
No, she has alcoholic fatty liver. I think so. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
So starch-containing food is a common source of
Bacillus cereus.
Put that on the review doc, because
Oh, I thought we did better.
60 on Amboss? Ayo, 99th percentile.
Wait, no? Us?
Yeah, 99th percentile.
No, 90th.
99th percentile.
90th.
99th.
What do you mean? This is 90.
You're in the 99.
Oh, it says 99.
You went...
I am finally done with boards and unlocking all the Anki cards. One of the nice things about watching boards and doing Anki cards is it really helps get my cycling in. So Noya just got picked up and it's getting really late, so it's time for bed. Good morning, everyone. Waking up at 5 a.m. is easy. Like, even though I'm pretty tired right now, I'm really happy that I'm awake and getting my day started. So I just got done putting some time in on the bike, and I was doing some Anki, of course, but I was also doing a little bit of research onto a camera that I might want to get. I've got class at 10, so I need some time to shower and make a smoothie before. Alright guys, so I just made some coffee and some poorly done hard-boiled eggs, and now it's time for PBL.
So moving on to genetics then, one of the big ones is the KRAS gene on chromosome 12p. So this is going to be pretty much evident in, or seen in 90% of pancreatic cancers.
Alright guys, so we just finished PBL, and I'm not like mentally tired, but like my eyes are feeling a little fatigued, probably because I've been staring at a screen since 5 a.m. So I'm just going to lay down for a little bit, and then I'll do some practice questions with a classmate. Overall, I don't think this was a terrible section.
No, not at all.
Oh, 75. 75 is okay.
Dude, 91st percentile again.
So these must just be like difficult questions?
Yeah, these are difficult questions overall that we're doing really well on.
Chewy says congrats.
Oh, thanks, Chewy.
So I just got done with some study streaming. I was watching Pathoma, taking some notes in the textbook, and now I'm going to ride the bike for a little bit before I make some food.
In addition, the liver plays an important role in removing estrogen from the blood. And so if the liver is not...
And for dinner tonight, we have leftovers from the other night. Alright guys, it is bedtime. Good morning guys. It still blows my mind that I'm waking up and there is no sun outside. Chewy is probably so confused about why we've been waking up so early this week, although he just gets to go straight back to bed after I wake him up. Alright guys, so I've gotten most of my Anki done this morning, and right now I'm about to start class. I have my ethics class, and after that I have my community service class, and then right after that I have back-to-back meetings, so it's going to be a long morning. Alright guys, so I'm all done with classes and my meetings for the morning, and now for the rest of the day I'm going to do some practice questions with my classmate, and then after that I think I'm going to go to my parents' house to do some laundry and also study a little bit. I think I'm going to finish Pathoma and start editing this vlog. But I do want time in this vlog to show you guys that I'm waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and to talk about my feelings on waking up at 5 a.m. So I think because nothing else is going on today that's very interesting, I'm going to stop vlogging here and I'll just catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning everyone. I am extremely tired this morning. I got a little bit carried away at my parents' house last night and playing a few video games, which I should not have done. But we're still waking up early and we're going to get some work done.
Hey, let's go.
Alright guys, so I just want to talk about my experience and my overall thoughts about waking up at 5 a.m. this week. So first and foremost, I tried to go into this week with the mindset that no matter what time I wake up, I'm going to be tired, so I wanted to focus on the positive things. Now the first positive thing is the fact that I was able to get a lot more done this week than I did previously. For example, I don't usually finish my Anki cards until about 10 or 11 sometimes, but I was actually able to get my cards done by about 8 this week. And that is actually saying a lot because like I said at the beginning of the video, I had a lot of Anki cards to do and a lot of Anki cards to unlock, a lot of Boards and Beyond videos to watch, so I had a lot to do this week. And then for the rest of my day, I was able to focus on getting more lectures done, more cards unlocked, going through Pathoma, practice questions, and so that was really nice. Secondly, it was really nice to feel like I had more of my day. Like when you wake up and the sun isn't out yet, you feel like you have all the daylight hours, but if you wake up and the sun's been out, you feel like you've lost some of your day. And so when I was waking up at 5, it was really nice to know that I had the entire rest of my day ahead of me. And lastly, the thing that was most important to me is the fact that I had more time to myself. As a medical student who does YouTube, I'm spending most of my days in front of my computer, on Zoom calls, classes, practice questions with friends, in front of the camera for you guys. And although I love it and I love this lifestyle, I didn't realize how much I needed more time for myself, and by waking up early, I had that time. Like I actually looked forward to sitting in bed, doing my Anki cards, spending quality time with Chewy, and knowing that I had several hours before any sort of obligations. I think personal time is something people forget about and it's super underrated, and I think that I need more of it, so this week has been really nice. I was still tired every single morning, and I think it had to do with the fact that I wasn't really going to bed earlier, I was just waking up earlier. So something I need to work on is actually going to bed at a reasonable time. But honestly, I think I'm actually going to maintain this. I think I'm going to keep waking up at 5 a.m. because I really liked how productive I felt by the end of the day. So if you guys see me slacking on the upcoming vlogs, make sure to call me out. Anyways, this vlog is getting really long and I want to edit it right now so it's ready for upload tomorrow morning. And because of that, I can't show you guys that I'm going to be waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning to make a week of waking up at 5 a.m. But you guys are going to have to take my word for it. Also, if you guys have any daily challenge ideas or weekly challenge ideas that you guys want to see me do in these vlogs, make sure to comment them down below. But as always, thank you guys for joining me in another week of medical school. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.